I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Welcome, everyone, to a celebration,
A CeleSLAYtion.
a CeleSLAYtion
Thank you.
of life.
Mm-hmm.
We're not here to mourn. We're not here to grieve. We are here to
celebrate.
celebrate because all of these shining bright boys did great in Boys Planet. And so we are just here to give them one last hurrah,
One last hurrah.
one last memory
One
to
last
remember them by.
One last kiss goodnight.
Mm-hmm. Their forehead. Good night.
Good night, baby.
Good night, baby.
Good night, baby Ichika, who's 30. This is all jokes. They're bad jokes,
Yeah.
but they're puns. If you can't handle joking about it, then
Know that we don't hate the. Are you kidding me? Why would we? Why?
We
Why
have
would
a whole show. Do you know the amount of time?
Do you not watch
No.
the show, girl? Okay.
Fen Junlan, number 93. He ended his time in last place. This good boy deserved more grace.
Listen, it's tough to literally be last. So
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah, and he was also the only one that didn't make it in his group too. So Lin Shiyuan, number 92. This young man had magenta locks. Through MNET's windows, I'll throw some rocks. I'll be the first one.
Absolutely.
I'll throw the first rock at MNET.
Right. Nobody died?
No one died at Stonewall.
Riku, number 91. In his PR, he wore orange. Nothing rhymes with orange.
Adam, you could have tried a little harder than this.
We were on a
So-
time crunch.
I did go on the website to like reacquaint myself back with Riku.
And that alone says everything that you need to say.
What the problem was.
The problem is that there are, and I'm not saying this because I don't think these trainees are great, but there are too many trainees and not enough screen time. Period.
Give me a Meet the Queens video.
Oh. I mean, they did. They literally did, because that was what the PRs were.
Riku, I did go on the website, and his special skill was limbo, playing limbo. This trainee excels in limbo. I wish we could have seen more of him, though.
A slant rhyme.
Thank you. Yuto, number 90.
Oh.
This trainee from Japan had not one single stan. That is a lie through and through. I was a stan. I literally voted for him.
Did you really?
Yes, he was in my global votes when I was just keeping the global votes alive.
Well, it didn't work, did it? There were very specific people they chose to give that, like,
The
shoestring
bow.
bow tie,
Yes.
and he was one of them.
He rocked it.
It's him, it's Takuto, it's Chaungi,
So on.
so on. Some of it may have been purposeful. Tui, number 89. He did karate for his PR, but it did not propel him far, unfortunately.
Tui.
What else did Tui do? We don't remember.
Itsuki, number 88. Performing Shine in front of we. Honestly glad it wasn't me. That's a lot of pressure, and I'm sure him and Ichika were like, not our pentagon singing
as
ass.
soon as we walked in, everyone who was like, you could be fucking kidding me. Why do they even have to? They set them up. Okay, here's my conspiracy theory.
That they were like, oh, you should sing Pentagon.
Everyone, they're given a list by MNET of like songs that they're allowed to choose from. So even by
Possible.
putting Pentagon on that list, knowing that we is gonna walk in there, they knew they were setting somebody up.
Summon up.
Dirty.
Dirty bird. You're a bird.
Hey, number 87.
This one hurts the
This
most.
one hurts.
You know what hurts the most?
This small kitty cat was way too cute. Too bad for him, he got the boot.
That was a good one.
Thank you. He was really good in Danger.
Yeah. These short
I hate
kings.
to tell you.
These short kings really.
I hate to say it.
Who needs tall idols?
Okay, but who
Swear to
thought
God.
Kay would come in and like slay the main rap?
Yo, number 86. He wasn't at the star level test. If only he'd been able to show his best. Yo.
Yeah, because he was sick, potentially. They just weren't at the tape. There was like him and 2 others weren't at the taping of the star level test.
I'm mad that I read 6 Japanese trainees in a row. What is that all about? What was going on?
This is so a millennial reference, so I'm so sorry to all the Gen Z who have no idea what I'm about to talk about. It feels like when Jennifer Hudson left American Idol because there was a storm in Chicago that night that knocked out the power. It's feeling very like what was going on in Japan.
What was going on in Japan?
Was 5G not working?
Were the votes not coming in?
Was the Wi-Fi not connected?
Count
Count the votes. Han Yusop, number 85. He played guitar for all to hear. It didn't help his chance, I fear.
A jelly girl, a jealous sister. Hong Kong Hee, number 84. Week 1 to 5, he rose his place, but not enough to land a space. That was very witty, Adam.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That was very good.
Osuke, number 83. How cute he was, this little shorty. If only he'd placed position 40.
Osuke was paired with Bakdoa in the like best couple games or whatever, and they had some really cute chemistry. It was giving like strong man takes care of dainty partner. Chen Yu Gang, number 82. During danger, he led his group, his fellow trainees, threw him for a loop. I think he did a great job. He was able to manage and lead very well. He learned from his team.
Yeah.
And I think they communicated, did a great job. He had like the full Tei from Exchange haircut with like the dark and then like the front 2 were the blonde. Very, very nice. But also, I think it was a cursed decision for if you dye your hair as a global trainee, then you were not making it.
I think anyone who dyed their hair was like, no,
in danger. There were a few that made it.
The chance was higher.
The chance was higher
if you dyed your hair.
So.
Chu Xingyang, number 81. A cute little puppy he pretended to be. He got a proverbial bout of fleas.
That's so stupid.
I'm
But
sorry.
Again, witty. He was a puppy in his PR video?
He was a puppy. It was him and Sungmin.
Yes.
Were the puppies.
Very
and Kay
cute.
was the cat. And we,
Lost
in the furry
cat and
community,
our morning.
are in mourning. No, it was very cute.
Feeling like a cat on your dog.
Yeah, Moas everywhere. Sad.
Here we go. Winnie, number 80.
Ugh.
Winnie. Korean he helped our Kong to learn, but votes he did not manage to earn. Winnie.
I voted for Winnie. I voted for Winnie a lot, actually.
I felt like Winnie was giving the same energy that, like, honestly, like, the hanbins, the woongs were giving of, like, taking care of, like, younger trainees, specifically for the global team. Like, he was there to really help pronunciation. I think because he probably noticed that a lot of them got 0 to 1 stars because of it.
Right.
He was one of our 6 Southeast Asian boys. And he was probably, like, had the most... like experience because obviously he already debuted with 9i, but I wish him all the best. Winnie, we love you.
We love you, Winnie. Dong Dong, number 79. We ask MNET this about Dong Dong. Would more screen time have been wrong? Sorry.
Dong Dong did great.
Dong Dong did great.
Another handsome man. So thank you, Dong Dong, for gracing it.
Honestly, you know what's so nice about a lot of the G group had very distinct looks.
Yes.
Whereas I think K group has a little bit more uniform look to them.
Yeah. I agree. Nice. Number 78.
Girly pop.
Here's a boy known as Nice, saying Yepuda was his vice. Nice made a video on TikTok that like put all of his journey together, which was very sweet.
Yeah.
Highly recommend watching it. It was like when he got the call, he was preparing, he was practicing at home. He flew to Korea, met Winnie, and then started practicing. It was very sweet. So I highly recommend following nice.
It was so sad at the end when he says like yepuda opso.
Yepuda opso, no more yepuda.
No more yepuda. It's so sweet.
We feel you nice.
Wang Yan Hong, 77. Bottles of Gatorade were in his pics, but more training might be the fix. I was trying to go for like a sports metaphor because of like the Gatorade.
And now a song from the choir.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to more than I can be. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Kim Min-hyuk, number 76. He did do well in the group battle, but his small rap wasn't near enough prattle. Now, for the ESL girlies watching and participating in the video, prattle is like oomph or gumption, like not enough.
No, it's like talking.
Okay.
Prattling on.
Pick a little, talk a little.
Yeah. It's a rap. It's rap.
Oh, you're connecting to rap. Okay.
Yeah.
Kim Min-hyuk, very famously Cha Won-gi's partner in the Hidden Mystery Box video. He was a grounding force for Woong-gi there. Like when Woong-gi literally flailed to the floor.
You need a straight man for a funny man to really
absolutely. So
for it to
Min-hyuk,
work.
and I thought he really did well in Danger. So being an independent trainee in Korea, I'm sure was very hard when you don't have that immediate fan base helping you out.
Ichika, number 75. Ichika was merely 30. MNET did this poor man dirty.
Ichika.
That's a good rhyme.
It
by
is.
The way.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Ichika had on his special skills on his website profile was putting my thoughts and words into action. It was very giving inspirational Brene Brown Ichika.
Absolutely.
Ichika gives me gay influencer in Chicago of just get ready with me as I head to my working group.
Oh, for sure,
today.
GRWM.
Yeah. Jung Se-yeon, number 74. He seemed too young at 15 years. We hope he has no more tears.
Yeah. They were. Yeah.
Honestly,
young,
it's
just
tough. It's
so
tough
young
to have to do this before finishing high school.
Jung Se-yeon, more like Young Se-yeon. One of their taglines on their profile was, I don't remember which one it was, but it was it wasn't exactly this, but it was basically I know I won't do well, but I'll try my best.
Yeah.
And it's oh girl,
I mean,
we can't start there.
Yes, you should have a little bit more confidence if you want to actually survive the show. But
Right.
I think it was they managed to get through it and they were able to perform a great song. So
The fact that they
should be
even
proud, at
could
least.
do it
Yes,
is
exactly. And
enough.
that they didn't quit or they didn't feel defeated.
Youngjun, number 73. Better than Ichan, we felt he did, but it wasn't enough to help this kid.
Youngjun already posted on Instagram having a giant hot pot meal. He's happy.
I mean, he
he's
really
home.
won, didn't he?
Yeah, he's they fed us nothing.
Oh my god, I want hot pot so bad.
Oju, number 72. In Aju Nice, his strained vocale sent him to a new locale. Adam. First of all, that they missed the pun of Oju and Aju Nice. Not a single person, I think, said Oju Nice. What are we doing, girls?
Yeah, it was right there. Just use it. I don't think it would have helped, but
It wouldn't have helped, but it would have been cute.
it would have been cute. Jun Ho Young, number 71. An uphill battle he had to climb. I used that word only for this rhyme.
This is what we're saying. There are too many
There are
trainees.
too many trainees. I don't
Out
know.
of okay,
I don't
out
know.
of all
I don't
of
know.
I feel like out of all of the trainees that are eliminated, Hoyoung is the one that's I'm sorry, and you are I'm.
Because what did they
Gave them,
what did you show us? Not him, but the show. What was I supposed to glean about him?
Chen Liang, number 70. Knets hate to vote Chinese. If only he'd had a chance to please. Chen Liang already on IG Live. He was so funny because he was like, someone asked, do you love Juan Hao? And he was like, do you mean like gay? He's my friend.
Mama, no. You brought that up. Who said that?
Who said that? And you know what? I'm not taking it to mean anything. It's just funny. The situation is funny that they're like, oh, there are like non-Chinese people watching me now and asking me things. He was very entertaining in the show, so it would have been cool to see him do more funny stuff.
Yes,
in the
that's
show.
true. Chen Renyu, number 69. Position number 69. Be real, though. He's so damn fine.
He was so handsome.
Another one who was like a very distinct look.
Yeah. He was the one in the PR videos. He was dressed up as a sailor. But then when the 10-second warning came, he was so confused and just like froze. They keep doing these girls dirty. Park Gwon-young, number 68. He tried his best and burned it up. He's back home now to sit and sup.
Now, sup is a word we're bringing back.
Sup. Gwon-young?
The verb of supper.
The thing with Gwon-young is that how your sentiments with Jung-woo were of like, was it too late? Because he showed...
Right, that was the fear.
He showed up so great in his mission video, in his performance.
Yeah.
And I think it was too late for Gwon-young. I mean, like 68, if he had another week, that he probably could have made it to the 50s because he had great vocals.
He did, it's true.
And if he was in the second round, he would have been able to like showcase that. So.
Yeah.
Gwon-young was Hojin's partner in the mystery video, so we'll always have that funny video to watch.
Always have it. We'll always have Paris. Jung Woo-seok, number 67. In Boys Planet, he did his best, but he didn't seem up to the test.
Woo-seok. This is another one that I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
We're just gonna move on.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
The next one.
Number 66 is Haru. In the dance fight, he stole the show, but on this show, he is no mo.
I'm so sorry.
Haru was great. I'm so mad that the day of elimination was where we got to see him like in his true powers. Girl. And like I think he was very close with a lot of the global trainees that we love, like Haruto, Anthony, and Dong Hong Hai.
Yeah.
So I'm sad
And that whole team, the whole G group team, did so well on Love Me Right.
Yeah. And so I followed Haru on Instagram. I can't wait to see more street dance videos. Like I want to see this boy pop Orf.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm ready.
Jung Ho Jin. Oh, this one is so sad. Jung Ho Jin, number 65. The killing part, he tried so hard. I hope this doesn't leave him scarred.
And I don't think he will. I think he will.
No, I think he had a really good attitude about it.
He had a great attitude about it.
He did have that moment with hanbin where he was like holding him. Because again, they're just reinforcing this like Mother Teresa vibe.
Yeah.
And they're literally, K-Nuts are literally calling him and
Mother
Jung Hao
Teresa.
Teresas.
Amazing. He honestly got a lot of screen time because he just reacted so well in the show.
He's a great reactor.
And so I hope like a entertainment company picks him up.
Yeah.
If not, I want him to like be a YouTuber.
Sure.
He would be a great YouTuber.
Absolutely.
Actually. So I'm very supportive of Hojin. I can't wait to see more. Follow you on Instagram. So
Hojin still probably the most iconic mystery box for that reaction.
Absolutely. We'll go down in history. Well,
and now, a song from the choir.
A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and a heart of a fighter.
This is about Sung Hanbin.
I'm a survivor.
Absolutely. Say that.
Utica, number 64. He shares a name with a drag race queen. I hope he slays off the screen. I hope Utica continues to slay in Utica, in Tokyo, in Osaka.
In Utica,
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be a fun gag.
Sure, absolutely.
I'm sure there's a vibrant K-pop community in Utica.
I have no doubt in my mind. Jung Ji-ho. It's a lot in a row that I'm very sad about. Jung Ji-ho, number 63. Editors played him in reverse, and for this their house I curse.
A plague on your house.
Honestly,
MNET.
that was insane. That is the most
was
egregious
crazy,
thing
then-
that's happened on the show so
Because then
far.
even after the episode,
That was crazy.
well, first they kept that up in the episode, and then in the episode, even Jungwoo was like, that was just a bit. I thought it would be fun. So like it resolved itself. So why even do the evil edit?
Yeah, it was weird.
But anyway, Jung Ji-ho was already being posted on the 9i Twitter, so she's back.
She was cuddly with
She's-
Woongi
Yeah.
in
so
that backstage moment.
I think what hurt the most with Ji-ho was that I think So-won was very emotional to see Ji-ho go. I think because Ji-ho is the maknae of 9i, so like he probably really wanted to just keep staying, so.
Yeah.
Jung Yo-jun, number 62.
Mm-hmm.
His jellyfish training got him more than 1 star. I'm sure in the future he'll go very far. Yeah, I mean that was the thing with the Jelly Girls.
Yeah.
They had like really strong.
Base, like they had a strong base.
Yes,
for
they had a
sure.
strong base. You could tell that they trained very hard at Miss Jellyfish Industries.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried.
Parkman Seok, number 61. A hanbok he wore for his intro vid. The viewer simply found him mid. I'm so sorry. Sometimes the rhyme just rhymes.
The rhyme's too good.
The rhymes have to do the rhyme.
I will say with Min-seok, he also did a very good job leading. Like he had that very emotional moment in Burn It Up where he regretted being too harsh on his younger
Yes,
teammates.
on the mangnes.
And when they ended up still winning over the G group, like he was so emotional about it that I'm very excited for him. He is also an independent trainee, so I hope that he also gets picked up because he had a very good attitude when it comes to like being an idol trainee.
Half of these boys are going to be 5th gen superstars in like 2 or 3
Yeah.
years.
That's what. So on Twitter was like, I'm more excited now of like where all of our eliminated people will like show up. What groups they'll show up.
And if they're in another show, I mean, boys love that show. Much to RJ's editing chagrin.
Han Sobin, number 60. Sobin. 4 whole stars was his first score. If only the fans didn't find him a bore. Adam.
Again.
Which was so funny because he had like a baked in story. He was best friends with Jiwoo. They barely showed their relationship. He was in Avengers, the Avengers K group. Like
He's the only one that didn't make it, right? Yeah. In that group.
And it was just purely from like popularity because
That
everyone else
sucks.
had more fan base,
Yeah.
I feel like. And he had a great, like lighter, ashy blonde hair color that was like curly. It was very nice.
Permed for the gods. Min. Min, number 59. He had no lines in Kill This Love, yet even still he rose above.
That's right. And Min, I'm not worried about Min. You're in Wake 1. Okay.
And we need to wake one up and sign some contracts.
Yeah.
I think he's good. I think it's there.
Yeah, he's obviously very talented and charismatic. I think he just got outshined by the bigger personalities of G Group.
And he, on his little bio, it says he loves to work out. So, drop the gym pics. Why not? Inspo,
Fitspo. Kim Min Song, K Group. Number 58. In Backdoor, he flipped and rapped. If it were me, I would have snapped. I would have been like, check the clicks. Check the views.
Check the engagement.
Check the engagement rate. Check the analytics.
I feel like
that should
is it
count for
crazy
something.
to me? Is it crazy to say that the group that got the MNET M Countdown Studio Choom, they should have been given
more points?
or like they should have been given like you're free from elimination. Like that should have been that
should have
benefit.
been, yeah, because they didn't give them like the benefits like in Girls Planet. There was no like Planet Pass where like the judges get to pick someone to go.
Right.
It would have been cool to be like you were the voted best group. You should get something.
Yeah. He was giving Han energy for sure, which we love. We love Han. Okay, Choi Sung-hoon. He's the other little maknae. He's got more years ahead of him. We hope they're filled with vigor and vim. And we're bringing vigor and vim back. We're bringing sup and we're bringing vim.
What in the Louisa May Alcott is vigor and vim? What in the
It's
Mother
like
Hubbard?
It's like vim and vigor, like gumption.
Gumption.
The goal, the gumption.
Wen Yi Chen, number 56, handsome model.
Yes.
For Aju Nice, he showed forehead, but it didn't help get him ahead. Girl, you can't rhyme head with head.
Listen,
girl.
they can't all be perfect.
He was very handsome. His
Art
voice,
is subjective.
Wen Yi Chen's vocals weren't really there, but he looks that way. I hope he has a very fruitful career, and I followed him on Instagram, so I will be staying tuned.
Listen,
so I'll let you know. Play to
there
your strengths.
are plenty of idols who have debuted where their vocals are not all there, and we'll just say that. And we're not naming names, but you probably know. Choi Ji-ho, number 55. His danger rap he did quite well. It seemed to not cast a spell.
Wow, poetry.
I think there should have been another week in between the elimination and obviously there was a week, but like from the time the last vote was tallied.
Again, split episodes. Boo.
Stupid.
Here we go. We're finally here. Juan Hao, number 54.
Oh,
From Burn It Up, the highest rank, for his service we do thank. Juan Hao, even with your Nicki Minaj wigs, he made it look great. He was like, this isn't a bit. He
was absolutely working
the costume. And he looked great. His abs looked great. His like silver hair looked great. And
again, like he went back to black. Really, he was probably like, my hair is fried. I need to go. I need to
deep condition
and call it a day. Yeah. He looks really good with that platinum. Yeah. He looked really good with it.
And I followed John Howe on Instagram. Very excited to follow his journey.
It would have been nice for him to be the one representative of Burn It Up.
And they were like, I would have loved to see like all of them like hug him and congratulate him because he was the one from that song.
And finally, number 53 is Yuki. One spot away from staying here. It seems so sad. He was so near.
Wherever you are, I believe not. The heart can go on.
He dyed his hair pink, and for that alone, he should have been allowed to stay. I'm not kidding. That's not even a joke. First of all, pink is my favorite color. But second of all, that didn't surprise anybody in the audience. But second of all, to be that bold, and then the day you debut your little pink hair,
he looks really cute with it too.
It looked so
cute. Like worked really well with his complexion and his features. You can't say that all about pink hair.
There are so
many Japanese
contestants.
I know.
What was we need to get to the bottom of this. What was going on in Japan? Where are the votes from Japan going? Where's the national pride? What's going on?
So anyway, that was our CeleSLAYtion. Thank you to all these amazing shiny boys who have made the journey to Boys Planet very fun. It was nice to like see different personalities. It feels so like 5 years ago when we were all watching their PR videos.
It literally seems so long ago.
Yeah. So we might not do this for the next one. We'll do a different.
We will not do this for the next one.
Do a different.
We'll do a tribute. But it will not be epitaphs.
Yeah. This is a fun little gag for now, but we'll do a different one. But
I wrote all of these, by the way.
We want to say thank you for watching the show, and thank you to Boys Planet for giving us content to react to.
Yeah, thank you, Boys Planet. Thank you, MNET. Thank you so much.
Bridget just got out of bed. We weren't thanking you, girl. Go back.
Go back to bed.
He really did. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.